Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I recently picked up one of these 12-volt compressor fridges, and anybody that owns a 4Runner knows that when you turn the key off, the 12-volt sockets lose power. This video shows you how to easily change that function so that when you have the keys out, you still have power. So, right here, I got my keys right here, and my fridge is powered up, running off the 12-volt socket. Let me go ahead and show you how I did it. Stay tuned for more. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of background of what we're going to do here. So right here is the actual relay that controls the 12-volt sockets in the 4Runner. So what it does is as you turn the key to on or accessory, it sends a signal to these two wires and then it switches on these two male terminals. This is pin 3 and 5. So when you turn the key off, it disconnects this relay. So what we want to do is we want to remove this relay and replace it with a jumper wire that connects these two terminals all the time. So what you can do is you take just some 12 gauge wire and then some 1/4 inch male terminals, and you're just gonna slide them on there and then crimp it down. And you kind of want them to be like this so that they replace those exact two terminals right there. So let's go ahead and put it in the truck. Okay, so first step before working on anything electrical in the vehicle is to disconnect the battery. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect the positive terminal in the battery. Okay, so once you have the battery disconnected, you want to go ahead and slide the driver's seat all the way back. And then you're going to look up in here, and you're going to see two bolts, two 10mm bolts. There's one here along the edge, and one there. Go ahead and remove those two bolts. Okay, so once you remove the two bolts, you kind of just pull on it, and it comes out of these clips here. Doesn't hold it very tight, and comes right off. So then you're gonna go ahead and just pull that down. Okay, so you go remove the panel, the clips come right off, and then you have these four connectors here. These are for the switches. So basically you're just gonna push on the tabs and they're color coded so you know right where they go right back in. So go ahead and disconnect those, and then once you disconnect those, you have a bolt. I'll show you here. You got a bolt here and a bolt right here. So far that's 4 bolts total and 4 connectors, so pretty simple. Okay, so now we can see the fuse box here. There's 3 screws we have to remove. One up in here, this one right here underneath, and then that one. And that will let us kind of rotate this down and get to the back side of it. So that's what it looks like with the actual panel removed. Okay, so after removing those bolts, I was able to just tilt it down, and you can see, if the camera will focus here, it's this relay, this end blue one, that you want to take out and put your jumper in. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take the relay out and put the jumper in. Okay, so here's the relay. And basically what you're going to do is your jumper goes where these two pins were, these two copper pins were. So if I show you here, you can see that the jumper is just going between those two. And that's all you need to do. So now just put everything back together, hook up all your connections, hook up your battery, and give her a test. We'll go ahead and try that out. Okay, so I got everything hooked back up, plugged back in. You can see that my keys are out and the relay's sitting right there. And I have the light on my USB charger. Let's go ahead and plug my phone in. Okay, and it's charging. So finally I got power to the 12-volt sockets. So I'd recommend this for anybody that's wanting to get power to their outlets. There are a couple things that I'd, kind of warn about. This enables this socket and the rear socket, but if you don't have anything plugged in, it's not going to be running down your battery. But if you have, something plugged into here, like this cell phone charger plugged into my phone will be taking the battery down, even though your keys aren't in. So, you have to be aware of, what's going on, how much drain you're coming out of the battery. So you can't leave things in here for weeks and expect your car to start. Okay, so there are a few things you're going to have to remember. So after having the battery disconnected for that long, you're going to need to normalize the window, the auto window. So you're going to hold this down. You're going to go all the way down. And then you're going to go all the way up with it. And then you're going to test it, and it should go automatically down just with tapping it. And all the way up with tapping it. So that's one thing you need to do. The other thing is same with the back window. Hold it all the way down. Hold it down. Go all the way up. All the way down, it goes auto. And then all the way up goes auto. So that's good. Sorry guys, it's super hot in here. 100 degrees outside today. So anywho, everything's looking good. You do lose your trips, which I'm kind of bummed about because I was tracking my oil. So my trips are gone. And my stereo's set to default. So I had a sweet background and it's gone now. So date and everything's changed. So these are just a few downsides of disconnecting your battery, but yeah, it doesn't take that long to fix it. So anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the description. Please subscribe and share the video. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Stay tuned for more content.